Eminence Front X5 and Larry Word here, coming to you from Shoshone. I'm over here trying to find a trail. I kind of know where it's at. I think it's back over here. Come with me on this quick hike. So as you can see, in the back part of Shoshone, I can see a white stake right out there, but I don't think I'm going to cut through there. I think I might have to go through here and figure out where to go from there. Beautiful day. It's very windy today, so my apologies for any kind of wind noise you're hearing. I'm doing my best. Stacked wood, an old garage. Looks like there's a foundation here too. Right there. Very interesting. I think maybe this is where the trail starts. Some kind of road. This definitely looks like the trail, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, gorgeous day out. Gorgeous. I'm really liking this new gimbal I'm trying out. I've got my monopod stuck to it. I think what I really like to do is make a handle for it as well. Instead of one pole have to hold on to, I could use two. So the poles I'm looking for are these white poles, because it's the white trail. Now, the trail I was on the other day in Shoshone, there were red poles, blue poles, that designate which trail you're on. So yeah, I think we're on the right track. I thought I was. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut across, I guess, to that pole. I think that's the starting point. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, normally the footage right now, you guys would be throwing up comments. It's too bumpy, and it probably still is. Oh, look at this! Look at this trail. How cute! Little Karen. Little Karen there. So you can see the trail kind of goes over in that direction. And up and over. Yeah. Oops. Not so steep, but I'm expecting a lot more up and down than the previous Shoshone trail I was on. All kinds of cool wildlife out here. I don't see an obvious path. I'm a little stuck. Here's this pole. Looks like someone's dropped a pole here. However, it seems like a walkway going in this direction. I'm gonna go this way. You can kind of see what's going on here, but hopefully we'll see another stake here in a second. Pole. There is the trail. You can see it now. Beautiful trail. Yeah, there's another pole. Okay, so there's that garage building down there in the bottom. That's where we were. There you go. Wow, there's some old buildings out there. I see one just off to this the side over here. You can see that? For a later explorer, I think. Here's one of those poles just knocked over. Beautiful morning. Met a nice gentleman down in Shoshone just now as I was getting ready to go. His name was Kenny, and but we had a good conversation. He's definitely an explorer at heart. Well-defined route now, and it's getting beautiful out here. The scenery is amazing. I've been here about 2.5 years in the Death Valley area, and I have to say, I didn't know about this trail. Pretty crazy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go for a little bit, and I'll turn the camera back on when I get around the corner here. In the distance there, that's Shoshone. Excuse me. That's the Shoshone town itself. And we've come all the way up to this point where you can actually see up over a hill. And that's where we're going, down there. And yeah, I'll turn the camera back on when we get off this little embankment and over in that area. We were last right up over there on that the hill there. We are going to proceed moving forward now on that trail. And let's do that. Okay, so thanks for coming along, first off. Hopefully, and I'd like to see feedback on this, if you guys don't mind. What do you guys think of the footage so far as the image stabilization goes? This is a D5100 Nikon, no image stabilization internally. The lens I'm using is a kit lens. It has some vibration dampening, but nothing that would work very well for video. So I had a choice of either replacing my camera on my cell phone or the cell phone itself. That has pretty good image stabilization. However, I like this quality better. It's a better image stabilization. I like the DSLR camera a lot better. You have to plan out your shots more, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, leave your comments down below. What you guys think of the image stabilizer. There's two camps on that. Some people don't like the image stabilization. It's too smooth. Although I can adjust all that. So if you guys do think it's too smooth, let me know. I can actually tighten up these motors so that it's not as smooth, I guess. Anywho, it's fun doing this little trail because, well, one, I didn't even know it existed, and this is my kind of hike. A little level, some elevation change here and there. For the most part, it's awesome. It is heavy though. This image stabilization is heavy. How can I show you this? My full setup, I'll aim this at the ground. Let's see here, this way. Oh wow, almost out of battery? You've got to be kidding me. Well, this might be a short hike. I will try and turn this camera back on here in a second, but I think I better solve this battery problem pretty quick. I have to buy a couple more batteries for this camera. They're just old. They're lithium batteries, but after a while, they do get a little buggered up. Honest with you, it's really hard to find this trail now. I kind of see it. It's more like a car trail. There's a cairn. Can't stop and show you my rig right now, but the monopod is connected to the bottom of the gimbal. You can go up in height as far as the shots go. Kind of look around. Of course, my mic's not with it, so probably should get a wireless mic at the same time. I'll turn the camera back on in a few minutes and get further down this trail. So this feels like a riverbed, almost like Death Valley German's kind of feel to it. On my small pebbles. Anyway, there are no more markers or poles. You're just kind of following this trail. It's not easy, actually. It's gorgeous out here. It's early morning. I guess it's about 7:30. I'm wearing a watch. Turn the camera back on when we're around this corner here. I'm running out of battery. It really bugs me. So this hike is a lot more technical than the previous one across the street. It's a lot more elevation change. I think I'm on the right path. Yeah, there we go. And again, a little more technical. as far as trying to figure out where the trail's going. Because those markers are no longer around. Those poles, those white poles. And I've lost all the cairns. Ugh. Just past the cairn. Cairns are those stacked rocks, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, here's the trail again. Looking back in towards the sun there, sorry guys, but that's where Shoshone is. Woo! Big gusts. Okay, there's our first white marker pole on that hill far in the distance there. I'm gonna turn the camera back on when we get back over there. That's the Charles Brown Freeway coming in for Pahrump over there in the hillside. You guys can make that out. We've made it over to this other marker, and we're gonna proceed on to the next marker, which is way off in the distance back there. I'll turn the camera on when we get back over there. But yeah, wow. While we're here, just look at this. This is amazing out here. In that direction there is Tecopa. And I've never been this far back into these mountains before. It definitely looks like there's mining going on back here. You see that little mark over there, that red mark? I bet you that was mining. Anyway, I'm gonna press on and I'll turn the camera on when we get over there. I've passed a couple of these poles so far since we last turned off the camera, but it's pretty much just a straight line. Now, it looks like we're coming into a turn, which is why I turned the camera on. Now, we're pretty far ways in to this little valley. And it looks like there's been mining up on that hill up there in the center. Small stuff, but still, they're digging around for something. Now, we're not out here for that though. We're out here for this trail. Now, it looks like this is where it turns and comes down into this little wash. And I think that's the return route back into Shoshone. So I'm guessing we're about halfway. But I'll turn the camera on when we get, there's a pole down there on the other side that I will turn the camera back on when we get down there. Okay, as promised, we were on that little embankment out there, and now we're at this stake with the arrow sign on it. And something that's interesting to me is I think we just follow this road all the way back into Shoshone, but and I think this concludes the hike for the most part. We're just going to take an easy stride down this dirt road here back into town. So that's pretty much it. We're going to head on back now, but what is out there, I wonder? I really do. Anyway, let's head on back in and see where this takes us. Thanks for coming along on this very short hike. This was more of a test hike to try out my new equipment here, and I think it did well. The only thing that I'm lacking right now is my battery length. I actually think I have a older battery in the camera now, and that's what's causing it to go down so fast. It was fully charged when I left on this hike, to give you an idea. It didn't last very long. Now the other battery does last quite a while, so I'm thinking this is the original battery I bought with the camera. It's just had it. So let's move on and see what we can see. I'll turn the camera back on if this is indeed not the end of the trail, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I was right, the trail kind of ended back there. We're just heading back down this wash, but yeah, there's some remains out here of times gone by. A lot of detritus. Detritus. Let's see what the sign says. Looks like someone was doing target practice out here. Sign says posted. Private property. Yeah. But this road heads down into Dublin Gulch, which is the dugouts, the miners' dugouts, in the cemetery as well. Pretty badass. Not a bad hike at all. You got, again, about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much gawking you do. Yeah, great little hike. And again, it drops you right into the Dublin Gulch area where the dugouts are. That's it, guys. Eminence front X5. Whoa, hey, whoa. I don't know how to work this thing. I got to read up on this a little bit more. Hey, that's the end of the hike, folks. Thanks for coming out and taking this hike with me. Highly recommend it if you're out here in Shoshone at all. The end of the hike drops you out at these dugouts, which is not far from Shoshone downtown itself, or downtown. There's only one road through Shoshone. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this windy, beautiful morning. Again, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. That's about it. Thanks for coming out. Eminence front X5 and Larry Word out.